Okay, so let's create our own. So we have to log in or sign in, whichever one that works for you. And you can sign in either with a Google account, GitHub, or email. Anyone that works, you can start and sign in accordingly. All right, we've signed in as a Tally Club, and you can see here we've signed in. We have 5 credits every day. It refreshes or resets at midnight. If you exhaust the 5 credits in a free plan, you have to wait till midnight or you have to upgrade to a pro. But I think for now and the testing, the free plan works for us. So as usual, we have to say a prompt and it tells us that is doing what we told it to do, and then it gives us a UI. We can adjust and chat with it, and it keeps updating based on our instructions. But first, let us go to n8n and build out what we need to build. So as usual, as a dashboard, you click on Create Workflow. So in this example, we're not going to be using an AI agent. We're going to use automation. So we're going to build automated workflows without the agents. As we said in the beginning of this course, workflows or automations do not have agents. There's no brain. It's basically if and else. So if this, do this. If that, do that. So what we're trying to build now is an automated workflow for a form submission. So you know how humans will review your submission, and if you meet criteria, they're going to send you an email saying, "Oh, you meet criteria. These are the next step." So for our VC platform application, what we need to do is we have 2 conditions. If startups have revenue above $1,000, they are qualified to join the VC platform. If they have revenue below $1,000, they do not qualify. And so we send them emails accordingly. So it's if and else. So let's get started. As usual, as we know, we need to have a webhook. That's the first thing for us, a webhook. Webhook, and it has to be set to posts. Now, earlier, we had a response that sends back to the front end in Firebase example. But in this case, we're not sending anything back. Since the response is going to be sent via the email, so we'll leave it as it is here. Immediately, that's okay. We have to customize this part to make it as a VC font. You can name it whatever you name it for us to be easy to read. And we are good to go. Okay, the next is once we receive the data from the Lovable front end, we then have the switch or if and else. Anyone is fine, but let's do switch. Switch. So this is equals to, so put it a number and to be less than, I'll put another one and we'll make this number and to be is greater than or equal to. Okay, these are the two. I'll have to delete this particular value. It's fine. And then, okay, let's leave this at this so that we can be able to receive data. So I will code over to Lovable. Let's create the front end. Again, there is the lesson note attached with the prompts used for this. You can, of course, have a different prompts that you want. So I'm going to copy this prompt. I'm going to paste it here. And yeah, we're telling it what to do. It needs to create a simple page, landing page, model, and all of those things, and create. And then, as usual, it's taking its time to build it. Once it's done, we're going to see this. All right, so it's done. You can see here, it's similar, but it created a whole different text, but this works well. So submit application initial review was done by the AI. And we have this. No, that's fine. We can't complain. Click on apply. We see this. Pitch deck. We don't need a pitch deck at the moment. We need this. No pitch deck. So say remove pitch deck. We can add a pitch deck if you want to try this and make it more challenging for you. Add a pitch deck. So if there's going to be a pitch deck and you want to use a pitch deck to review the application, then you have to add an agent. An agent is going to read the pitch deck like we did in the job search assistance, where we uploaded the PDF as a CV. So you pass the CV, it reads it, and summarize what he has read and then make a decision based on what the person has submitted. But in this case, we just want to do automation to show how Lovable works. So just wait for it to update. I think it's updating. Yes, it's updating. All right, it's done. Okay, I will remove done. The pictures will removed. Okay, that's fine. So we need this and that's all. All right, so we'll head back to our flow and we'll okay, we'll copy this and then we send as we did previously. We now want to tell Lovable to we tell Lovable send the data from the form to this web. Okay, wait for it to get done. All right, it's done. It's integrated. So let's test it to get information. So click on listen. And then we'll submit to trust. We do intender. How do you create trust? And then revenue, say 3,000. That's 0,000. Okay, let's make it smaller. Any amount is fine. So submit. We'll receive a business and get back to you in the next 5 business days. Okay, that's submitted. Let's get back here. Fantastic. We received the data. We received it. Trust and you correctly under revenue. Okay, so let's now